That's what I've been doing. This song's been playing for a while. I just been. Okay. Hey y'all. Welcome back. And I have to say, this is my last video that I will be telling yesterday's stories. I'll give examples. I won't be still talking about yesterday's stuff, but how it associated with me, because that version of me is not here anymore. So this is going to be my final video of the whole bigger picture of the becoming of me. So this is going to be a long video because it's the ending of the version of me. It's time to start over. So all right, y'all, this has been fun. This has been great. I cannot wait to talk about new topics, more deeper into certain topics. I know that I've been getting off subject when it comes to certain things, but I have to share my spiritual journey for the full last time. So I want to start off by saying, God, the creator, my ancestors, my Oshuras, guide me in speaking this truth. May my words free me from all shame, release me from every chain, and awaken only in love, light, and power within me. Protect me and protect my boys and protect the woman I am becoming. Amen. Ashe. All right. And to protect myself even more, I got my third eye covered up. Okay. This is a big old forehead, but that's okay though. I have to embrace that. So to give you all this one video and this one video of the ending of a version of Nikiyah, Shante, Moten. I was born in fire, for real. Meaning both my parents are fire signs. My father was in Aries, and my mother is a Leo. It was a lot of trauma, a lot of shame, a lot of survival, a lot of growing for both of them individually. And together, because I see a lot of growth in my mom now, and I seen a lot of growth in my dad too. With me being the oldest sibling, I was able to grow up with them. So it was very, 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 very interesting to see my parents then and see them now, to see like the growth in them. I personally felt like they were growing and trying, and just broken children who were going through life. I've like since I've been embarking on getting to know me, seeing where did I learn this from, understanding myself. Is in order for you to understand somebody else, you have to understand yourself. So that's when like I started to realize, like this whole entire journey, I realized that a lot of people are just emotionally wounded children in adult bodies. And we take things personally, and that's how certain things is happening, triggers, certain things will happen because of the simple fact that it's a part of your kundalini, it's a part of your rising, it's a part of you, it's a part of what's going on. When you read deeper, you find out a lot. When you find out about yourself, like, I don't have to keep saying it. I had a childhood where my voice was silenced. I was told one time. I'm going to say it again because I don't know if this is, you know, your first time or your last time watching one of my videos. I don't know if you plan on going to the embarking a new journey with me too. But okay. My dad told me, like, I got in trouble because I freaking told one day, right? And I got him in trouble. And my dad was so mad. After that, I didn't want to get in trouble no more. I didn't want to tell no more. I didn't want to, I'm like, damn, I learned like really fast, like 5. Like, shit, I don't want to get in trouble. I got this cut off because of this. This is the consequence behind me doing that. So after that, I learned silence. Didn't get to voice that because that's what that was. That was me telling and using my voice and my dislike, like, no, I don't like that this is going on, and you know, I don't like that this is happening, doing normal kid shit. And then my daddy whooped my motherfucking ass. I'm gonna be honest, he whooped me. And I was like, why did I just get a whooping for that? It associated. We all have complex PTSD. Some of us just not brave enough to talk about it, but I do. My voice was silenced there. My voice was silenced in other places when I told I wasn't enough or I was too much. You too much, man. Like, if I open up to you as a friend, a family member, and I really let you in this gooey inner shell, and I don't know what's gonna come out because I've been bottled up for so fucking long, being strong for so fucking long, going through so much, and that I just want to be soft and gooey with somebody. Told I was nothing too much. Like, the fuck? Oh no. My dad was abusive. So a lot of that, when I talk about it and say that we repeat our parents' lives, I repeated a lot of my mom's life. I can say that. Belittled, I can associate with that. Wounded in my own body. I was shamed and talked about for my boob. And now it's just like I'm like every other girl. I didn't know that at 18. I didn't feel that the growing up. That trauma made me really, you know, like I had a lot of shit that made me experience pain and to bottle the shit up and throw away the key early. A lot of shame that followed me into relationships where I thought that love had to be earned through sacrifices because it was taught to me that way. Like I was groomed. Like people are predators, even your own family. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I have to be honest and say, like, you know, I had to even say that maybe I've been a predator. Maybe I groomed. I was groomed. Maybe I groomed. Like, I would think that, like, broken. Like, never really putting yourself back together 100%, putting yourself back together just a little bit. I feel like that's why I like Sally. I got my shirt on. It's crazy I got my shirt on today for a reason. I felt like the Sally thing where she was one color here, one color there, one leg there, put herself back together, still could do this, still could do that. If you know me, you know me, you know why I love it. And then on top of it, it's planning on getting it tatted up under there, getting my Sally. Because I love, like, Sally's story. That's how I felt. Pretty privileges getting me certain places. Had to suffer that. I watched my mama do that shit. My mama is gorgeous to me, okay? When I say my mama is bad, my mama was bad back in the day to me. My mama was bad in the younger days. My mama's still bad now, okay? But she's a lot more mature now. Like, she's not, like, overly getting pretty privileged just like she used to. And I can say that I did that shit too. All pretty privilege, you get me certain places, but it's like, hell no. We real people. We real human beings. I search for wholeness in people who are broken themselves. Like, how can I be mad at somebody for the way they growing? If we gonna do this shit together, let's do this shit together. Like, cause who made the rules to this shit? like that's my for real legitimate past self. Like that's it. I wore a mask. I wore a mask of strength. I wore a mask of beauty, baby. You know, mask of control, passive aggressiveness. You talk shit to me, nigga, I talk shit back. What's up, tick for tat? What you mean? Because this is what I grew up watching. We didn't watch healthy shit. We didn't watch healthy conflict resolution. We didn't watch healthy, okay, well, now that you've calmed down and I done calmed down and we can speak from a different place, let's put this out on the table. Yeah, who the fuck saw that? I ain't see that. So it showed up. Like, it was the unhealthy balance. Like, Rocky Balboa when I didn't have to because afraid to open up to be loved properly. That's another thing on your Kundalini that you figure out. When you really fall in love, that's when all of this shit fucking goes crazy, because when your mind is in love, just as much as your body is in love, which so much as your spirit is in love, which your aura is in love, because you see the God in this situation for the very first time. I ain't talking about all these baby mama, baby daddy drama. No, I'm serious. When you find that real, like, this is some spiritual shit. This is some wonderful shit. You feel like that, then you know that it's some shit finna go down. Okay? You are not alone if you felt that way and then you crashed. I am here too. Okay? It happened. I have to let it go. I started breaking through and awakening. It was a moment that it wasn't just heavy. It ain't a moment that it just wasn't like, what the fuck is always something? What the fuck? Divorce. 2 times. I can say that. I can say it. I fucked up. Okay? Paying attention to some shit that I wasn't supposed to pay attention to. Not listening and surrendering to God when God was giving me signs. The clear signs. Hey, I'm trying to get you off that wheel. You're on that wheel. But I'm trying to get you off that wheel, but you just ain't learned yet. So let me do it again. Depression. A few times. Functioning like a motherfucker. Laughing, talking, being regular, and just really tired of people being so mean and so rude to me. Letting shit go. Nigga, who you talking to? Bitch, you could talk, you have the balls to say you could talk to me like that. So therefore, let me go ahead and just tell you the truth about how the fuck I really feel. But no. Because the cancer in me be like, this is not how I really feel. Maybe this is how I feel at the moment. Maybe that's because how you talking to me. Maybe this is how I feel because how you think you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. But then it'd be like, all right. I'm used to being pushed over anyway. So I guess this must be why I'm still accepting this shit. I had karmic connections that cracked me open and forced me, karmic connection, karmic moments that forced me to wake up and see my shadows and stop running from them. I was running from them bitches clearly with drinking too much, clearly with overly taking edibles. I'll be honest. Overly smoking to chase that high that I had maybe 2 days ago, and then it just went off and I couldn't get that high back no more. I was like, this is cracky. It feel like, no shade. I'm sorry. I have a family full of them. And I can't say nothing because that's how the fuck I felt at one point. I laughed at myself and sitting in the kitchen like, I wonder, is this how my people felt when they was really trying to retrace this high? Like, where can I get that same high from? You know, I be hearing people talk about it like, you can't never get that same high. You can do that shit with liquor. You can do that shit with weed. You can do that shit with anything. So why we out here judging somebody? My body carried a lot of the pain, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, my back was hurting, my body hurt, like illnesses. I learned that about Kundalini too. We trap pain in certain organs in our body and our muscles and everything because we carrying that pain, all that shit are not healing my nervous system. My nervous system swang a lot between masculine pushing of survival and the manic side of me, which is the right side, and the masculine side inside your body and your kundalini. And I was ungrounded, left me restless, left me drained. And then my feminine side, where my softness would come out and would flow. But she was buried under fear because, like, what the fuck? Like, I've been traumatized. I got complex PTSD too. From a lot. I don't like it. Red flag. Pineapples. I don't like it. You try to speak on it. And you get it's a moment, it's the heat of the energy, but you be like, wait a minute, that's not it. Like, I don't have to do this if I want to. Having 2 babies, those moments, those things play into my mind, how I was treated, how I was loved, how I was there. And I think about it, how, like, for my path and my journey of more learning, more like healing your inner child, what my mother experienced during childbirth with us is definitely not what I experienced. And what I experienced, I hope that my boys look at they situations with their mom as a strong factor to say, we gotta be emotionally intelligent and talk to a person, because my mama and daddy didn't start off fake, and they was transparent with me about who they are at that time, at that moment. Because we change every day, B. I am not the same. 14 years later, I am nowhere near the same type of mama. I realize I'm a vessel of life. Like, I'm really a vessel of a whole person's moods and nervous systems and everything. That's so much of growth. I gotta be a sacred type of mother, a healing mother, a healing of my lineage. I'm what my family been waiting on, okay? I ain't gonna lie, not to toot my own horn, toot. I am what my family has been fucking waiting on when it comes to certain stuff. But it did not come easy, so let that be clear now. It did not come easy. It came with real dedication and work. Shadow work is not just journaling in your notebook. It is holding a mirror to your face. The ugliest, nastiest secretest, any and everything that you ain't never told nobody but God, deepest wounds. And sitting with it. Sitting with the memory. Things you never thought you would remind yourself of. You thought you buried in the 10% of your brain. You never wanted to revisit it. It makes you ask yourself, where am I lying to myself about what's going on right now? Where am I still performing the same energy? Because I'm tired of feeling like this. Where am I keep abandoning myself about where it is? Because if I don't like where I'm at, I got to help God. God help me. God help me get off of this fucking wheel. I've been on this wheel. I asked to be on this wheel so I can heal and grow and become this person for sure. But I don't want to be on the wheel no more. Healing isn't about pretending you are fine. It is not. It is about integrity within yourself, accountability within yourself, humility within yourself, and the outside world. Authenticity. It's about stripping off every mask that you put on. Strong ones, fake ones, fuck ones, young ones, whatever. It's about only being true to your soul that remains. It's only about being true to your soul that's still remaining. Hold on, y'all. I gotta be a mom. Hey. Yeah, let me get it for you. Hello, I know you're not cheating. There you go. Good job. Good job. Okay. After I have now released this past, and after I released the past for real, like I released a lot, something rose inside of me. My fire, the fire of my Kundalini. When I tell y'all I felt better, I cried for the first time. I have been bottling up a lot of shit, different feelings, emotions, and everything that I didn't want to feel, that I didn't just sit and just feel. I've been holding it in, and bottling it up. I ain't just talking about spiritual talk. That was my body shaking, my chakras getting cleansed, me feeling my chakras getting cleansed. Cause your throat chakra, boy, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm not using it nasty or maliciously. Like, I'm not on no bullshit. I'm speaking truth. Like, it's my truth. If you don't understand it, and I'm being honest with you and transparent with you, boom. Throat chakra. Intuition on point. Now this ain't a good idea because this ain't lied. That's fear talking. That's not really this talking. My heart chakra. I'm open to love. Like, I'm falling in love with a little person. I don't know who this person is right now. I got the personality of whoever he is in his body, because I said they should have an invention to hear what babies be thinking, who they are. It's like, shit, I don't know. It's crazy, right? My 10 bodies, the negative, the positive, the neutral. Yeah. The curses of my lineage, the silence, the shame, the abuse, the addictions. I chose and I choose to break them. I'm going to say it in present tense. I chose and I choose to transmute them into what's better, what can be the change. Every prayer, every sitting with my candles, my rituals, every tear, every scream, it was all a doorway to the best version of me, child. And to anyone that is watching this, who feels that the fire is awakening in them, know that you are not alone. Healing is not linear. It is not as easy, but it can begin. Just like what I did with the shadow work, writing, praying, facing the truth that I've been running from, with the healing of my chakras, breathing, meditating, chanting, moving energy through my body, dancing again, moving, exercising, getting outside in nature, grounding, meditation songs, all kind of stuff. Hippos. with the Kundalini practices, the breath, my movement, surrendering to the divine, surrendering to God, surrendering to the universe, surrendering to Allah, whomever we pray for, because again, she's anonymous. All my rituals and things that our ancestors did of candles and baths and prayers and offerings, baby, altars, prayer rooms are a part of me, and one that I once rejected and I didn't want to open up about, and I was too shameful to talk about because people didn't understand. Shit, if they don't understand, then they don't understand. This is how I came home to myself. And if you are called to come home to yourself, I am open to walking beside you. Share what I've learned on a one-on-one basis. Help you find your own rebirth, because like I want it to be a testimony of what growth looks like in a whole different way. Like, I can speak on my testimony of learning something outside of what the fuck everybody else is talking about. Man, I get on the news, I get tired of hearing about that. Hearing about somebody getting shot because somebody ain't, just unhealed children. Unhealed children. Unhealed children. Unhealed children. Okay? Stop taking shit so personal, man. Shit is horrible. So today I choose, and I'm going to finish writing my book too, because now that I'm done, I know what to finish writing my book with. I closed this book though on my past self, the broken little girl, Miss Nikiyah, the ashamed young teenager, Nikiyah, whatever, Scooby. I don't even know what people were calling me back then. The silence wife that I just didn't express my shit. The controller, the mask of survival, the mask of destruction, the mask of self-sabotage. And I reintroduced myself as Miss Nikiyah Shante Moten. Born of fire, crowned of spirit, rooted in my truth. I am a mother. I am a healer. I am a woman of God. I walk in the fearless love and want to protect my ancestors from what we went through. Protected. I am protected by my ancestors. I am guided by God. I am not ashamed, and I'm unmasked. I'm here. I'm whole. So, with that being said, I release all versions of me that no longer serve my divine soul. I honor my pain, and I no longer live it. I reclaim balance in my mind, body, and spirit. I claim peace over my nervous system. Okay, it's back. I am calm. I am safe. I am joyful. I am an expansion of my babies. From this day forward, I walk as my highest self. I am free. Ashe. Amen. So it is. Maybe the next time y'all see me, these might be gone. And I'll tell you why they gone. Because that'll be an understanding of the rebirth. See ya.